Incense functions as a highly engineered technology of scent, utilizing unique chemical properties that were discovered thousands of years ago. The most prized material in this discipline, agarwood, originates deep in the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, within the trunk of the aquilaria tree. A healthy aquilaria tree produces wood that is pale and completely odorless. The creation of agarwood requires a catalyst. The tree must be physically wounded and then infected by a specific type of mold. When infection takes hold, the tree deploys a botanical defense mechanism, secreting a dense, dark, and intensely aromatic resin into its own heartwood over the course of many years to fight the fungus. You can see the resulting transformation in these chips. The pale, scentless timber has become a resin-saturated, heavy, dark wood. This slow botanical trauma produces a material so coveted it has driven the sacred rituals of Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity for over 3,000 years. Manufacturing the final product involves crushing resinous woods, frankincense, and dry herbs in stone mortars to form a fine powder. This diagram illustrates the traditional Chinese medicine philosophy used to structure incense recipes, the hierarchy of monarch, minister, assistant, and envoy. Organizing the ingredients this way ensures olfactory harmony, preventing a chaotic mixture of competing smells. Binding this powder into a coreless stick relies on nanmu, or mako powder, a natural, water-soluble tree binder that holds the dough together. This specific binder allows the material to burn perfectly evenly, without requiring synthetic accelerants or a burning bamboo core. A predictable combustion speed enabled incense to function as a reliable instrument of physical measurement. Centuries before mechanical gears or digital screens existed, fire provided a means to track the passage of time. This top-down view shows the ancient incense clock, a wooden box filled with flattened white ash where a continuous maze-like powdered incense trail is laid out. The calibrated burn rate of the binder allowed a single glowing ember to trace this labyrinth and accurately measure the duration of an entire night. These clocks were physically adjusted for the seasons, using longer stencil paths for the dark of winter and shorter paths for summer. Time manifested as a tangible, glowing path that could be tracked indoors, day or night, rain or shine. Some clocks were designed to be read by the nose, functioning as olfactory timers. By laying different scented powders, like sandalwood followed by rose, sequentially along the track, a shift in the room's aroma signaled the passing of an hour. Here is a bronze dragon alarm clock, which demonstrates how slow-burning technology was adapted into a mechanical trigger. An incense stick burns horizontally across the dragon's back until the ember reaches and severs a silk thread. The severed thread drops a middle ball into the brass basin, creating a loud clang designed to wake a sleeping traveler or monk. These devices represent a temporal philosophy, where time was perceived as an evaporating, fragrant experience. Moving from the mechanical utility of Chinese clocks, we find a different approach in the atmospheric refinement of Japan's ancient temples. This practice is Kōdō, the Japanese way of incense, a highly codified and silent practice of incense appreciation. Participants are explicitly taught not to smell the incense, but to listen to it. Kōdō relies on indirect heating. A tiny chip of agarwood is warmed on a mica plate over a buried piece of charcoal, rather than ever catching fire. This thermal control releases only pure essential oils, avoiding the distracting smell of burning wood or excessive smoke. The practice demands absolute, quiet attention to dissect the complex olfactory notes hidden in the resin. The ultimate luxury of traditional incense is its tactile, ephemeral nature. It demands complete attention because it exists only in the act of disappearing forever.